In this video, I'm just going to explain what you should be focusing on when answering questions in part 1 of the speaking test. In my experience, the most successful answers to part 1 questions are when students give nice, clear and fluent answers. The questions are responded to quickly and easily. This can be quite difficult to do, especially if you spend lots of time thinking about the vocabulary and grammar you use in the answer. So, really, the best thing you can do if you want to show your fluency in your answer is to keep it simple. Not too simple. Your answer still needs full sentences and a reason. But your answer should be as simple as possible while fully answering the question. There are many students who try to make their answers a bit too complicated and they lose fluency. The answer may get too long and unclear. It is then difficult for the examiner to follow and understand your answer. I'm just going to give you a couple of examples of students' answers to some typical Part 1 questions. These answers show students giving answers that are too long and contain some errors. Once you've seen these answers, I'll simplify them so you can see how easy you can make it for yourself. The first question we're going to look at is, do you like music? This is a pretty simple question that shouldn't need too much effort from you to answer. If we quickly have a look at an example of a student's answer, remember these answers have mistakes in them. Yes, I'm keen on music. Music is like a treatment for my brain. When I am stressed, I listen to music and I have no more stress. When I am happy, music can make me more. It is always there when I go out with my friends, and if I am sad, it makes me feel okay. Now, this is not a terrible answer, but it seems like the student could have communicated the same message in a much shorter and easier way. Maybe something like this. Yes, I love music. It always helps to put me in a better mood. If I am stressed or sad, music brightens my day up and makes me more positive. This answer is communicating almost exactly the same idea, but much more quickly. If we can keep our answers short and simple, it can help with fluency and stop us from hesitating. Let's have a look at one more question and answer. Here's the question. Do people from different generations have different tastes in music? So this is a slightly more difficult question, but it still doesn't require an answer any longer than the previous question. However, this is how one student tried to answer this question. Now remember, there are some mistakes in this answer. Individuals who born in a variety of times will have tastes that are not the same. It depends on the age of people listening. Famous singers with the same age as them, technology in producing music, and globalization of a changing world. This can make gap between old people and young people. Again, this is not a bad answer, but it is probably trying to do too much. This may be one of the reasons there are mistakes and it lacks a bit of clarity. Let's simplify it. Definitely, people of different generations have different tastes in music. Music that is popular is changing all the time. Most of us listen to music that was popular when we were young. You may be thinking, how can I get a high band score with such short answers? And honestly, it's impossible to get a really high band score in part 1. The best thing to do is answer quickly and fluently. The examiner will then have a good idea of your level and they'll be waiting for part 2 and 3 for you to impress them with the speaking requirements of higher band scores. It's really important you don't overthink part 1 of the speaking test. You will probably panic if you do and lose confidence and not speak with fluency. It's simple. Don't make the test more difficult than it has to be. Thanks for watching, and if you found the video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss any future videos.